Today I'm covering the top 5 best classes you can run right now on ASHIKA Island. I definitely think every single one of these are extremely viable, especially after yesterday's video, the no loadout challenge. Use any of these loadouts and you will absolutely destroy. Trust. If you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, hit the sub button, press the like button. Let's get right into it. Alright gang, for loadout 5 we got the Iron Sight M4. That's gonna have the X10 grip untuned, 45 round mags, F-Tac Ripper 56 for recoil stabilization, aim idle stability. Moto Heavy, recoil stabilization, gun kick control, and the high tower 20-inch barrel. That's going to be for recoil steadiness and damage range maxed out. This is the most accurate class on this list, I believe. I think so. I don't think there's anything more accurate. This thing is like crazy accurate. So I don't know. Gotta check that one out. And then for the secondary, we got the Boss P. D37 grip. That's going to be tuned for aim sight speed, sprint to fire speed, 50 round drum. The VOK laser 7 milliwatt for sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, 6.5 inch Bruin Drake barrel at aim walking speed and aim down sight speed, and the Spiral V3.5 flash hider for aim down sight speed and gun kick control. This gun's pretty crazy. It has a really solid medium range TTK, close range. At distance, I mean, you can hit the shots, but it's not really like super viable at that range, but up close it absolutely torches, and that mid-range torches as well. Super solid choice for number 5. A lot of people think this gun's meta. Definitely top tier viable, but it's not my meta. Going over to 4, we got our P90 in our M16 burst class. On this we got the 60 round drum, high velocity for damage range, bullet velocity, Seiken Tread 40 at recoil stabilization, gun kick control, the 14-inch carbine shroud barrel for recoil steadiness and damage range, and the SZ Recharge DX for far and aim down sight speed. This gun actually like super rips. I know people are skeptical about the M16, the burst gun, but I'm telling you, like, it's definitely 2 bursts. Even at range you catch that shot, that was a 1 burst right there. I mean, it's pretty outrageous. You aim for the chest and you're probably gonna get the 1 burst, but seriously, 2 bursts, 1 burst, nasty, because the fire rate's honestly not bad. I mean, you can dump bullets out of this thing. So if you take that in consideration that it's a 2 burst, you just start dumping bullets. I mean, you can wipe out a squad. Easy work with this thing. I mean, that's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. And then for our secondary, oh, yeah, we already did that. In the secondary, we got the P90. We're gonna have the hollow extended stock for aim down sight speed, aim walking speed. The TV tac comb for aim walking speed and aim down sight speed. The Bruin Q900 rear grip. That's going to be for aim down sight speed, sprint fire speed, integrated reflex rail at sprint speed and sprint fire speed, and the VOK laser 7 milliwatt. That's going to be at sprint to fire speed and aim idle stability. This class is, or this weapon in particular, I haven't. The TTK is not insane. I mean, like, it kills good. Don't get me wrong. Like, it kills pretty good at range. It's alright. A little bouncy. If I threw a little horizontal movement in there for the rotational aim assist, we could probably get a little more accuracy out of it. But the mobility on this thing is nuts. This little like area right here doesn't do it any justice at all. 50 bullets is also super nice, but just being able to have this little bit of mobility and like strafe speed when you're ripping definitely helps. So you got to try this build out. Top 4 for sure. But again, if any of the guns in this video like you favor, just run them because they're all very similar. Loadout 3, I got the ISO Hemlock and the MX9. Most of you are probably going to be confused why the ISO Hemlock's like 3rd on the list, considering it is top tier meta. But there are 3 top tier meta ARs right now, and ISO is definitely on the back end of the list for me personally. And then the MX9, we covered that the other day, a surefire gun. For our ISO Hemlock SC Recharge, same tune. It's going to have the -194 and the FAR. 45 round mags, the high velocity ammunition for damage range, bullet velocity, Harbinger D20 for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity, the Fielder T50 for recoil steadiness and damage range. Everybody knows this gun. It's extremely accurate. It plays a lot like the Kilo from Warzone 1 back in Verdansk. Has a great damage range profile. Headshot multiplier on it's pretty solid. You hit those headshots, you take people out quick. If you're not using it, you're messing up, or you're living under a rock. I feel like everyone's using that gun. The MX9, the only setback when we covered this was the 32 round mags. It's the biggest mag you can get. We got the Bruin Q900 grip, that's going to be for sprint to fire speed and on sight speed. 1MW laser untuned, 16.5 inch Bruin barrel, that's going to be for aim walking speed and no tune on the bottom. The X10 RR40, that's going to be tuned for aim down sight speed and bullet velocity. Super good up close and at mid range. It's extremely accurate. Only has vertical recoil, so you don't really have to worry about too much horizontal in the mix. As for your mid range though, I mean, my god, the mag gets annoying though. Like, I only play quads, so you know, you have to get like 2 kills and then back off, 2 kills and back off. Or you can maybe manage 3 if you have someone armor off, maybe someone's weak, doesn't have a plate. You just have to place your shots perfectly and stay shifty. Mobility's not horrible with this gun. I really was like a huge fan of it the other day. You could probably play it as a sniper support above anything, because the range isn't horrible on it. It still fries, but I'm telling you, MX9 is slept on 100%. This gun is super fun to use, extremely accurate, easy work. Going on to number 2, I got the Cronin Squall with the Vaznev 9K. Cronin Squall is insane. I run my Cronin Squall on semi-auto. Got the AMO PV4 for far and aim down sight speed, the 50 round drum, FTAC Ripper 56 at recoil stabilization, aim idle stability, the Seiken Tread 40 for recoil stabilization and gun kick control, and the HR 6.8 barrel for recoil steadiness and damage range. Throwing it into the firing range. I'll show you the damage profile right here. We'll go full auto on this target right there, and then we'll switch it over to semi-automatic, and you should see that was only 2 shots. It was a 2-shot kill right there. At that range it was 3 shots. I don't know why the game, this is at full auto with a semi-touch. See, it's a 3-shot kill when it's in full auto mode. Switch it over to semi-automatic mode and it's only going to be a 2-shot kill, and that's to the chest. I don't think it's a 1-shot headshot, no. And then at range it's a 3-shot. On full auto it's a 4-shot. So it's definitely, I mean, it rips. It's super laser beam. Even in semi-automatic, it really doesn't have much recoil. Highly recommend it. If you don't like running it semi, you can run it automatic, but if you want to get the most out of it, you run it in single fire mode. The Vaznev 9K, everyone knows this gun. True Tac grip, I got that for aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. Markivar 7 stock for aim down sight speed, aim walking speed. 45 round mags, FSS OLAV laser, tuned for sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, and the Bruitt Cubic comp at aim down sight speed and gun kick control. Again, another super accurate gun. Also can be used as sniper support. Has great damage range, has extreme accuracy. Pretty solid fire rate, super solid movement. Nothing too crazy, but it's enough to allow you to break as much camera as you can in this game, if that makes sense. You can't really do too much crazy stuff in this game. And then for number 1, we got the M13 with the Lockman sub. The M13 on ASHIKA Island is the best gun by far right now. We got the SE Recharge DX for aim down sight speed and far. 60 round mags, FTAC Ripper 56, recoil stabilization, aim idle stability. We got Harbinger D20 for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. And the 14-inch Bruitt Echelon barrel, that's going to be for recoil stabilization and damage range, bringing it into the firing range. You'll see exactly what I mean. This gun absolutely beams. And the fire rate, I've always said this about guns with a fast fire rate, they induce panic. Someone starts getting laced by a gun with a high fire rate and they absolutely just crap the bed. As Christian would say, what is it, gulps and shits their pants. Like, unbelievable. And then the Lockman sub, I mean, come on, everybody's using it. If you're not, you're messing up. For me personally, I would use any gun on this list, but I'm most comfortable with this gun. We got the Markiv stock, or the Mir stock, that's going to be at aim down sight speed and walking speed. 40 round mags, over pressured rounds for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. The Falcon barrel, that's going to be for aim walking speed, aim down sight speed. And the VOK laser for sprint fire speed, aim down sight speed. And then obviously you know what this thing does, absolutely rips. At damage though, people catch bullets and it gets a little aggressive. Rotational aim assist does help, I mean, that's always going to help, but you really shouldn't be dumping this thing at far range like that unless you just absolutely have to. And it drop shots pretty well in my opinion. Super duper fast. Gang, listen, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, crush that like button, holy. And I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater, gang. Let's get it.